Question number 13, very similar to the 12th question, previous question. The force per unit length between two parallel current carrying wires F. Usually I take the forces F. And here is already said force per unit length. Means what? This quantity is referring to force per unit length, which you call it as F. Okay. The distance between the wires is halved, current in each wire is doubled. What is the force per unit length of the wires after taking the comparison problem? You can look into my website. I done some problems based on comparison. You can get that. Okay. So what is comparison problem? You discuss about the same question for two different scenarios. Divide one by the other. Get the answer. Now towards it, we know F is equal to IPL prime, and we know the magnetic field. Okay, if I write F by I is equal to F by L is equal to I B sin theta, and it says two parallel long current carrying wires. The angle should be 90, so it should be I into B. Distance between the wires is halved, and current in each wire is doubled. And we also know the magnetic field between two current carrying conductors is equal to some constant times I divided by B, which we already know about this. Now what we do is, so this is first one. If I write like this, I write this as let me write this as I1 over here, and let me call this as I2 over here. So I write this as K I1 I2 divided by. So I got an expression for force per unit length. Okay, let me call this as F4. Okay, small f. So no confusion. So therefore, now if I say FA should be equal to K into what is I1 force per unit length. The distance between two wires is halved, current in each wire is doubled. Okay. First one is K I1 I2 divided by. Now similarly, let me do it for KB also, FB also, FB. Now what happens? Distance between the wires is halved. Which means what? This D becomes halved. This D by 2 becomes D by 2. The current in each wire is doubled. Which means what? It will be K into each wire 2I1 into 2I. And then like this, which should now be equal to how much? 2K into this 2 comes upwards. There's a 2 here, there's a 2 here. 2 into 2 becomes 4, and this 2 also comes upwards, becomes 8. Becomes 8. Okay, 8K I1 I2 divided by. When I do this, now what will happen here? This K I1 I2 by D, K I1 I2 by D is FA. Can I now write this as equal to FA? I write this as equal to, and keep this 8 here, and instead of this I write this as FA. Now what is it I need to? What is the force per unit length of the wire after the change? After the change, it becomes 8 times it. Right? Here's the answer.